me since I was little, and Whitney Houston is my favorite.
Actually, my parents made me take piano lessons as a kid, you know, and 6 years old. And
I've been playing bass, I guess, for just as long as the band has been together, so 8 years now.
We do stuff at the nursing homes a lot, so my mom let me and my sister sing. And
having to practice, and I hated it.
Addison Road needed a bass player, and I didn't own a bass. They bought my first bass. It was from Walmart for $100.
I've been playing guitar since I was 15, so for a long time.
But even when my heart breaks and everything's shaking, I'm left alone in the rain. You won't let me go. Life's insane and
Sounds good. It's wireless. What's exciting part about recording for me, or the process, actually is the process.
I really enjoy seeing a song start from an acoustic.
and just getting in here and hearing stuff that was on paper, you know, in a different form, just kind of come to life. It's exciting.
And at times you feel like, oh, this is never gonna get there, but all of a sudden it just starts clicking, and it starts unraveling, and it starts taking shape.
One of the hardest years I think, you know, I can remember. I mean, it seems like we just had one thing after another with the band. You know, we've had our trailer and band stolen, not once but twice.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of bands can say they got their gear stolen from a murderer, but we did. That's just part of our luck this year. So
after what was, you know, already a really long year with the car wreck and the van and trailer being stolen.
And just when we thought things really couldn't get much worse, and the RV we were renting catches fire.
It decided to catch fire in the middle of a desert.
The RV in our trailer lit up on fire in the middle of the desert, in the middle of the highway.
I don't think any of us would have expected that there would be a fire and that the RV would burn to the ground and we would lose, you know, everything really. And it's been one of those years where we just have felt like we're going through the fire.
You know, I always thought life was about highs and lows, mountains and valleys, and I'm realizing that it's not necessarily like that. It's like you're on the mountaintop in the valley at the same exact moment, going through life that way, and that's what this year's been.
that's what makes you stronger, and I think I count it a blessing because that means we're fighting for something. You know, God is using us for some reason.
And this is redemption story. With every step that I'm taking, and every day you're chipping away what I don't need.
There's been a new addition to Addison Road this year, a new baby.
Our daughter on the road has been probably one of the best things and probably one of the hardest things we've ever done.
Yeah, it's hard, you know. It's beautiful and it's fun, and she is like the most delightful, adorable kid in the whole world.
I think I see people in a whole different light now, you know. I really appreciate my parents a lot more now.
And I think that, you know, that's kind of been the story of it, is trying to figure out how to make it all work, how to balance it.
How to feel again. Come to you with open hands. Teach me to be real again. Take me back to where it all began.
If people come to the Addison Road concert, hopefully they'll have a good time.
We're very unpolished.
You can expect to maybe jump around and have some fun for 30 minutes.
We love having moments of worship.
Kind of sit back and just reflect for another 30 minutes.
Jenny's really good at communicating and just saying whatever's on her heart at the moment, funny or serious or very moving.
You know, I think the overall concept for this album has changed quite a bit. It's been a journey.
The hardships we've had this year is kind of playing into the album. It's kind of this idea of, like, you know, to keep going, keep fighting, like pressing on.
And I think when people hear these songs, when they hear the album as a collective, I hope it washes over them and it's like a breath of fresh air.
Go to these places that you would never go in a million years, you know, some random town in a random state, and you meet these people and you hear their stories. And
The most rewarding part of what we do is hearing the stories, the way that songs have touched people, or the way that something that involves our music has touched people.
Yeah, there's all this stuff in the world that hurts, but there's all this beauty too, and there's all this color and light that God gives, that He puts into people and into our stories that are just woven in.